Get ready to have your mind opened by some truly fascinating insights into human behavior, love, and the psychology of women. After intimacy, women often crave ongoing closeness far more than men, who tend to roll over and drift off to sleep. When a woman feels fully satisfied, it can create a positive cycle of more enjoyable experiences. Interestingly, women who touch their own bodies more frequently are found to have higher levels of sex hormones. It's also far more effective to surprise a woman with your skills in the bedroom than to boast about them beforehand, as high expectations often lead to disappointment. On the flip side, a woman's lack of interest is often signaled by avoiding eye contact, while maintaining eye contact is usually a sign of attraction. A small percentage of women, around 1%, can achieve orgasm solely through breast stimulation, which highlights how unique the female anatomy is. The clitoris, a fascinating part of the human body, never ages, and the average female orgasm lasts 4 times longer than a man's. When it comes to the question, how do I look? Honesty isn't always the best policy. Prolonged loneliness can lead to acceptance, but fear of being alone can stop someone from reaching their full potential. Interestingly, most women prefer a male partner's genitals to be between 8 and 10 centimeters in length, and sexual compatibility is so important that 80% of women test it out before marriage. Women in their 40s and 50s often experience more intense orgasms than when they were younger, possibly due to changes in body water levels. On average, women tend to become intoxicated more quickly than men because of their lower body water content. And if you've ever wondered why women visit the restroom in groups, it's often to share comments and freshen up their makeup. Ovulation is a peak time for female orgasms, making it more likely for women to reach climax. Women also appreciate when others can read their body language, such as subtle cues like playing with their hair or standing close to someone. Fun fact, a man's testicles can produce 1,500 sperm with each heartbeat. And did you know that humans are capable of maintaining meaningful relationships with up to 150 people over a lifetime? During first meetings, it's common for men to glance at a woman's chest, while women might lick their lips when attracted to someone. Couples who watch adult films together often have stronger commitments. Mark Twain once said, "The 2 most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why." In Western culture, the foot is a common sexual fetish, and here's a word of advice. Shedding tears in front of your partner might not always be the best move. To truly ignite a woman's passion, focus on a variety of erogenous zones like her neck, breasts, and legs, instead of only the genitals. A man's character can be judged by the company he keeps, and don't engage in arguments with foolish people. They'll drag you down to their level. Contrary to popular belief, an average-sized male organ is usually sufficient for pleasure. Wealth, a friend, or even a kingdom can be regained, but once a body is lost, it can never be reclaimed. When dealing with evil, there are only 2 options: crush it or avoid it entirely. Kissing is more emotional for women than it is for men, for whom it's often about physical sensation. The fear of death stems from the fear of life. A person who fully embraces life is prepared to die at any time. Anger is a corrosive emotion that harms the person holding it more than anyone else. Women, surprisingly, are more likely to develop romantic feelings after watching romantic movies or listening to love songs. A man's mood can significantly affect how he's perceived by women, particularly during ovulation, when women may be more tempted to stray from their partners. Going shopping for lingerie with a woman can unexpectedly stir up sexual desire. A delightful conversation can make an hour feel like a second, while a painful experience can make a second feel like an eternity. A man's scent can captivate a woman, sometimes leading to love. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, as the ancient proverb goes. Women in their 30s and 40s tend to have more sexual fantasies and seek casual relationships compared to their younger years. Most women experience peak desire when both genital and nipple stimulation are involved. It's important to stay in the present moment rather than dwell on the past or worry about the future. Contrary to what you might think, women don't always dress to impress men. They dress for themselves, influenced by their mood, location, waxing schedules, and other factors. Frequent intimacy can increase a woman's libido and boost her feminine energy. Younger women often seek out older men for the sense of security they offer. While a well-toned physique may not always be necessary, women are generally drawn to healthy and energetic men. Studies have shown that frequent sex can actually boost your immune system, and women often maintain eye contact during conversations with people they're attracted to. Remarkably, some women spend up to 20 minutes deciding what to wear each day, and morning intimacy in certain positions can enhance orgasm potential for many women. Touching a woman's lips can spark arousal in nearly 70% of women. And finally, it seems women's purses, packed with seemingly unnecessary items, are prepared for every possibility, even if most of those items are rarely needed. Female orgasms don't have an expiration date, with some women experiencing them well into their later years.